Hey everybody, James Grandstaff here. All right, so what I'm going to do in this video is share some early results with you from a campaign that I just started last night. And the reason I want to share this with you is because so far the cost per checkout, meaning the customer acquisition cost, has been extremely low. And that's because I was testing something new and I was hoping that it worked out, and it did. So I'm going to share that with you in this video. So first I'm going to show you kind of what the cost per checkout looked like beforehand, and then I'll show you what I did, and then you'll be able to literally just copy what I did here in your campaigns, and hopefully that will lower your customer acquisition cost and put more money in your pocket. So here we go. What you're looking at here is the checkouts, 110 checkouts total over the course of the life of this campaign. This ran for quite a while. As you can see, 4,400 clicks, 110 checkouts, 572 leads. So the cost per checkout was, on an average, was $46.81. Now, if we scroll up here, you'll see $87 for this one checkout, $63 for this checkout. These two were at $99. But then as we go all the way up to the top, you'll notice here that I ended up with 44 checkouts at only $17.46 per checkout. And my goal, I don't want to spend any more than $30 per checkout. So in this case, this campaign kind of, if using that number, it was definitely a loser. But I was able to, make some profit in other ways, so it still ended up working out. But 30 to 40 bucks is really my goal. So let's check out another one here. If I look at this campaign, this ran sort of recently. Same idea here, 17 checkouts for $14, and then they went up, but they all averaged out to $40.40. Now, let me go over here and I'll show you what I had going on last night. We had this one here. So this one here, you'll notice that there are a bunch of ads right here, and altogether it ends up $39.99. But I'm not so concerned with that. What I'm more excited about here is this cost per checkout. I ended up getting one lead at $10.44, but that person bought. So we're talking one lead, opted in, clicked my ad, watched the video, opted in, and then made a purchase. And that cost $10.44. From a different ad, same idea here. I ended up with 4 leads for $2.28. Cost per checkout was $9.11. And then we have another one here for the checkout was $6.37. That's pretty darn good so far. Now, these will probably creep up over time, but so far this is looking really, really good. So let me show you another one. All right, this one, same idea here. Look at this. 2 checkouts at $5 a piece and 1 checkout at $10.22. So again, this is looking really, really good. So what I'm going to go through is try to find some other ones that perform just as well, pause the ones that don't, ramp up the ad spend on the ones that do. Now, let me show you the difference. Let me show you what I did here to accomplish this. And before I show you, if you notice this one over here, it says I was targeting males who like Facebook for business. Now, this particular ad campaign, or interest, I should say, is huge. It's like 7 million people are in this interest group, and I could never get them to convert to a sale. It ended up costing so much money that I ended up just having to turn it off. But so far, again, this has only been one night or one full day, but so far I was able to get a checkout for $10.27. So if this continues, this campaign here, I'll be able to scale it up because there's so many people in this audience. So this particular ad has 320,000 that I could reach with that ad. And this was the ad that converted the sale. So let me head over to my regular ads account now, and I'll show you what I did differently in order to lower my cost per acquisition. So you'll notice right here, these are the 2 campaigns, and it says broad plus lookalike and then apps plus lookalike. So I'll jump into apps here real quick and show you what I did. All right, so now this is it. This is the gold right here. So if you can pull this off or duplicate what I'm doing, test this out to see if it will indeed lower your cost per acquisition as well. So I did a lookalike audience. I created a lookalike audience from my customers. So it ended up being, if I come down here and show you, 400 people have purchased the report. So then I came over here and created a lookalike audience from those 400 people. And it created an audience size of 2.2 million, which is pretty big. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still too broad, even though I selected the smallest audience that the lookalike could be. You can either go from like 2 million up to like 20 million. So I picked the lowest one because I just want it to be as close to, to the people who have actually purchased. So let me go back here now, and I'll walk you through and show you what I did after I created that audience. So if I go into apps, and let me do by results. Ads Manager created a sale. I think so did this one and this one. So if I go into Ads Manager, all right, you'll notice here that under category, I have the lookalike audience. I'm excluding the current leads who've opted in and current customers. I don't want my leads and customers to see this ad because this is for new acquisition. So I don't want them to see it. I targeted Australia and United States because I've looked at my reports and know that the cost per acquisition overall is lower for the United States and Australia versus Canada and the United Kingdom, which were two other countries that I normally target. Interest in this case was Ads Manager. I figured if you're playing around with the Ads Manager, you might be interested in some Facebook retargeting stuff that I'm offering. And then I have it on Newsfeed and desktop. But here's the thing right here. This is the key out of all of this targeting. It's the fact that I have that the category is the lookalike audience, which is 2 million, plus the Ads Manager. So basically, when you do the lookalike audience and an interest together, they basically go into this audience of 2 million, and they find people within that 2 million audience that also like the Ads Manager, and it only spit out 14,000 people. So this audience right here is 14,000. Now, the regular Ads Manager audience, if I selected it, would be much higher than the 14,000. But of that Ads Manager interest group, along with this, we ended up with 14,000. So that's really the big secret right there. So what you want to do is you want to create a lookalike audience once you get enough customers. And I think it takes 100, at least 100, that have hit your conversion pixel or have landed on your, become a custom audience. It takes at least 100. Then you can create a lookalike audience. And then what you do is you use the lookalike audience, and then you narrow it down by the same interests that you're using. It'll make the audiences smaller, but they'll be more targeted, and it will lower, hopefully it will lower your customer acquisition cost. For instance, if I go into this ad here, so the cost per checkout was $9.11 overall, but if I actually dig deeper and go right into the ad that got the sale, this is the one right here. If you'll notice right here, that it was actually only $7.83. So I paid $7.83 to acquire a customer. So out of 4 leads, one became a customer. So that's pretty darn good. So try that out in your business. See if that'll work when you're doing your Facebook ads. Create a lookalike audience from your customers. And then when you run the ad, exclude your leads and your customers from seeing your ads. And then target the same interests that you've been targeting. But again, it narrows it down to a very tight group. For instance, look at this one here. Facebook for Business, male, there's like 3.5 million people in that audience. But when I combine the Facebook for Business interest along with the category, the lookalike audience from the customer list, drops it down to 220,000. So my hope here, and we'll find out soon enough, and maybe I'll make an update video, that 220,000 are very, very targeted versus just trying to get everybody that's in that same interest group, Facebook for Business, because like I said, there's millions. So try this out. Let me know what you think, and leave some feedback for me if you've already tried this, and let me know some of the results that you're seeing. And as always, if you need help with this kind of stuff with Facebook ads, or you want me to just kind of help you come up with a strategy or look at what you're doing or even manage your whole campaign, that's fine. I'm available to do that as well. So click the banner above this video where it says Let's Talk, or below this video, set up a time, and we'll get on the phone, and we'll see what we can do about getting you some results similar to this. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.